country's allowing jobs to be shipped overseas. And the jobs that are here now are being cut back to where people are no longer middle-class workers.
Get to work, Washington. Reform our bankruptcy laws. Get to work, Washington. Restore the right to collectively bargain.
Dragging down the standard of living for workers in this country threatens the very foundation of American values, and we will not stand by and let that happen.
The time has come to clamp down on airline executives who are running the industry into the ground with failed business plans.
The middle class and the people who buy houses were the people who pay taxes, a substantial amount of taxes, and we want to see the middle class saved. This very well could be the demise.
How much do they get in SIP? 100. How much you get? 65. Is that fair? No. Is that justice? No. Is that the American way?
No. This management has really been in a process of whittling away at our contract in terms of when they consult with us, when they negotiate with us over different issues, unilaterally implementing things without negotiation. That's the real damaging kinds of stuff that's been going on since this administration has come in. And what they do here, I think, is just symbolic of what they will do with the rest of workers in the economy.
We respond because we believe that everyone deserves the same opportunity to shape their union, regardless of their race, color, or gender. With each step forward, our union grows stronger, wiser, and more responsive.
As strong a voice as we can give them. A voice that gives them the chance to fight back against low wages, unsafe working conditions, and all the problems that plague a workplace where workers don't have a voice. The time is now. The need is urgent. The rallying cry has echoed down through our history. The union makes us strong.
"35 years ago, the last comprehensive review of U.S. ocean policy was conducted. Since then, the number of people living in America's coastal areas and the economic significance of those areas and of oceans in general have dramatically increased. So have the demands on them. Demands whose cost is measured in, among other things, depleted resources, overexploitation of many fish stocks, lost habitat, decreased resiliency of ocean and coastal ecosystems, and pervasive water contamination problems.
My name is Monika Paluszkiewicz. I'm 24 years old. Young people in Poland don't want to cultivate traditions that are strictly Polish, first of all, because Western lifestyle is fashionable nowadays.
It's becoming a country of huge differences within the society. Extremely rich people on one side and poor people on the other side with nothing in the middle.
We are an international missionary team from 8 different nations and 8 different denominations. Missionaries who use music to touch people's lives.
ALSA advocates, caregivers, and pals, people with ALS, joined together in Washington, D.C. for the ALS Association's National ALS Advocacy Day and Public Policy Conference. The 3-day conference provides the ALS community with the opportunity to share their experiences and hopes, and through advocacy, continue the fight for a treatment and cure for ALS.
you heard when Greg Moore spoke earlier this evening about the work done by the Voter Fund in the year 2000. 2 million new voters brought to the polls. Voter turnout in Texas up 50%. Voter turnout in Florida up 60%. Black voter turnout in Missouri up 134%. And they were voting for a dead man. And the dead man won.
Right. And then once you give them your name and everything about, because we're really trying to help with some resources.
The NAACP and the NAACP National Voter Fund is working very hard. We have launched our Empowerment 2004 campaign, and we're conducting massive voter registration in 11 key states. The NAACP is targeting another 13 states, so between the two of us, we're going to hit about 23 states in the next 6 months.
We will never forget. Before Francis, before Charlie, before Ivan, before Gene, there was a more devastating disaster in Florida that changed a national election. Tens of thousands of citizens were maliciously denied their legal right to vote. Don't let it happen to you. Check it now. Call 1-866-OUR-VOTE. Brought to you by the NAACP National Voter Fund.
It's a very good atmosphere for me to grow and study and develop in this area.
There is an ongoing exchange of ideas, if you want, of character, of outlooks in all domains, from architecture to medicine.
The environment in the dorms is very unique because you got Arabs and Jews, Christians.
I hope I go back and give a little bit of encouragement to the teachers who've been working really hard and haven't gotten the recognition that they deserve.
I'm hoping this recognition and this award can help validate that, you know, she probably is a good resource.
I hope someone asks me, what can you do for us? So I can say, a lot. And, you know, be there to help out. Like, where would you like me?
Because I have won this award, it will give me the opportunity to encourage other teachers to continue doing what they do and to continue to do it well.
Science is a verb. It is not a noun. And you have to do science. You have to get in there and get dirty and touch and feel.
The JASON program is out there. If we could just have more ways to bring it to classroom teachers, there's not a better program to teach science.
They don't even realize that they're learning something. It's just simply fun. And then it occurs to them later, oh, I used the science, and yes, I used the math, and now she's going to make me write about it, so I'm going to use the language arts. So they're having a lot of fun while they're learning.
JASON is more fun than life science because we get to do hands-on activities. Learning hands-on is better than just reading out of a textbook is probably just because we can understand it better.